US Vice President Vance and President Trump are clearly upset with British leadership and European leaders because they have been deliberately forcing their people into poverty while suppressing them in any way possible. In my opinion, if President Trump and Vance had not won the last US election, Britain and Europe would have been in a worse state than they currently are. When leaders fail to protect their people from what seems to be an invasion by securing our borders, those leaders have no right to be in power. When leaders create policies that overtax businesses and force people onto benefits rather than helping them to become self-sufficient, those leaders have no right to be in power. When a government is blessed with resources but shuts them down only to buy from countries they deem to be their enemies, that is basically funding your enemies to destroy your own people. Isn't that just buying problems? When leaders shut down their own energy production, causing the highest energy prices in the world and leaving their elderly in the cold to suffer while claiming they care, they are being careless. When leaders shut down the truth and call it misinformation or disinformation because they don't want the truth to be known, this is the beginning of tyranny. No democratic nation should behave in this manner. Vance talks about the decline of Britain and Europe because its leaders have made deliberate choices to make their people and country, in his words, less secure, less free, and less prosperous. The state of the UK today is not by chance, but the result of deliberate policy decisions delivered by the Labour government and the Conservative Party that came before it. In contrast, the US is experiencing greater security, greater freedom, and greater prosperity. These reverse conditions in America are the direct result of the policy decisions made by President Trump and his leadership team. A long-standing statement about insanity is to continue doing the same thing and expect different results. Yet the only real difference between the Labour and Conservative governments is that the Labour Party has taken the country into decline at a further and faster rate than the previous government. This shows us that leadership is absolutely judged by the quality of the decisions leaders make or fail to make on behalf of their people. Policy is not abstract. It is a mechanism through which leaders either serve their people or sacrifice them on the altar of ideology, global signaling, and political self-preservation. If we want better outcomes, then we must focus on the policy decisions our leaders are making. Support leaders who prove through their actions that they put their own people first. Reject the same failed policies, no matter which party delivers them. It's time to move Britain forward. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. If you have benefited in any way from this video, please subscribe, like, share, and be sure to leave us a comment.